a living, Newman?
I'm a United States postal worker.
Aren't those the guys that always go crazy and come back with a gun and shoot everybody?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because the mail never stops. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's never a let-up. It's relentless. Every day it piles up more and more and more, and you gotta get it out. And the more you get out, the more it keeps coming in. And then the barcode reader breaks, and it's Publishers Clearinghouse.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Friday. Wow, Friday the 7th? Friday, March 7th, I believe. Put in the comments. I believe it's March 7th. Friday, no, don't put in the comments. Friday, March 7th. Woo, we got some sun, but it is cold out here. Baby, it's cold out. Oh, man. My tone is off. I'm not enough liquid gold. Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the mailman. Yes, the mailman on the way to work. Yes, 2 more days left in my work week. It's happy Friday for most of you peeps. Work today, work tomorrow. Then I'm off for Utah, 2. Let's play 2. I'm off for 2 days, including, man, what's today, Friday? Dallas has got a lot of work done on restructures at Osa's deal. I would hope to get, I don't expect D-Law's deal to get done now. They don't need it to get done right now because they've done other work, but still it's disappointing. It shouldn't be this hard, but, you know, I don't really know what, again, you wait, more defensive ends sign contracts. You wait, more defensive ends sign contracts. So, don't wait. But we sit here 2 days from legal, well, 3 days. 3 days from legal tampering. Very, very interesting. Legal tampering, don't get me wrong. Last year on Monday, it was a flurry of activity. I don't know. To me, Dallas should reach out to the guys that they like. Just because it's day one doesn't mean you're paying day one money. You reach out, which they will. Nick Bolton will have a phone call made too, and that's fine. I mean, we'll see if they can get a deal done. But there's a lot of free agents out there. There's a lot of lesser guys that I'm good with. Again, some guys aren't even released yet. Zaire Alexander, he hasn't been released. Again, I don't know where he would go or who would want him, but Dallas, hey, come on down. You're the next contestant. We have Diggs out probably for the first half of the season. So, we hear that Dallas is working on Deron Bland. That's wonderful news. That really is wonderful news. But real quick, shout out to a great live stream last night. I did it with the help of the liquid gold. I was able to waken up. This weather's killing me. This is like the last week of this weather, it seems like. Next week we're getting into the high 60s and low 70s. It'll go up and down, but it won't be frigid temperatures. Wow, here we go. Turning into the sun. Do, 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. Na, 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 na. Wow, I love it. I love it. Can't wait until it's pool season. That's my weather. I like to change the seasons, but I don't like the cold weather anymore. But yeah, I mean, Dallas has done a lot, but I expect Jordan Lewis to get done. That's an easy one. Any of the lesser moves that, you know, like Brandon Aubrey, I expect him to, you know, to get done. I mean, these are all lower moves. That's not a big deal. But the one I'm very curious about, and it's something that we need to identify before Monday, is are you going to re-sign, or even on Monday, are you going to re-sign Demarcus Lawrence? I have a weird feeling that he's not coming back. He gave him their number. He's not signed. That's about as easy it is for me. He gave the Cowboys their number. His agent, David Cantor, I believe. Put in the comments if I'm right or wrong. But now, I'm not sure if it's David Cantor. I'm not sure. But he gave them their number. Forgot my allergy meds. Sorry, I sneezed. He gave them their number and Dallas hasn't responded. So, maybe they have. So that tells, I have a feeling he's going to hit the road. And if that's the case, Trey Hendrickson out of Cincinnati? I mean, he's an edge rusher. I think it's an upgrade over D-Law, that's for sure. Let me know what you think of that. Rumors are Niners are the favorite to land Joey Bosa to play with Nick. Makes sense. He's a West Coast guy. I know Loyal wants Joey, mainly because he's Ohio State. But when you look into the numbers, Joey Bosa is tailed way off. Now, maybe he's just not happy in San Diego, the most beautiful place in the United States, not named Hawaii. San Diego is a beautiful place. So, again, he's not happy there. So, I mean, listen, not everybody wins Super Bowls. That's just the way it works. Takes a special season to win one, so. But I would at least call Cincinnati about Hendrickson. But I kind of like keeping D-Law. But, that's just me. I don't want to give up draft picks. That's where I fall. I don't want to give up draft picks. What's it going to cost? Second round pick? No, thank you. I'm not giving up my draft picks for anybody over the age of 27. I'm not giving up draft picks. That's why DK falls right on that line for me. DK is right on the line where it might be worth a phone call. DK's got a lot of mileage under him. He came out early. I like DK. Don't get me wrong, I do. But if you're telling me Tet McMillan or DK Metcalf, I'm going to go Tet McMillan. Young, cheaper, longer future. Which is why I tell the Eagles to do what they're doing. I'm not telling the Eagles not to get Garrett because I don't want the Eagles to have Garrett. I'm saying I would take McMillan over Metcalf. So I'm talking the talk and walking the walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm genuinely giving me my honest opinion. Now, if Eagles get Myles Garrett, then they're going for it again, and I love that too. But I'm just saying, bird in the hand. You have a Super Bowl, all right? You have a couple Super Bowls now in totality. You're no longer the winning no Super Bowl franchise or the one lucky Super Bowl franchise. Now it's multiple. Now you're a big boy. Sorry, I know you're not going to like that, but now you're playing with the big boys, which is good. Smart money says go young, don't invest in Garrett. But if you don't get him, Washington will. So I can see the Eagles getting him. But for Dallas, DK Metcalf, the GM, John Snyder, says many teams have called about DK. Now, just let me tell you something about negotiations. Whether one guy called, zero guy calls, they're going to say many teams have called. Many teams have called. We don't know. Again, what they're asking is astronomical. And once a player says he wants to be traded, he's gone. Think about Seattle, though. Think about what that does to them. Tyler Lockett's gone, and most likely DK Metcalf is gone. The only thing that could save DK is if they give him more money. And that's the deal with that. Myles Garrett. The only thing that could save Myles Garrett is for them to dump more money into him. But Myles wants to win. That's the thing. That's the thing. Not so much. I'm more intrigued this year. There's not that one free agent that's like, oh my God, where's he going? There really isn't that for me. There's not that one guy like, oh my God, if they get him, it would be Myles Garrett, but he's not a free agent. I just told you, I'm not giving up premium picks. Okay, you want our number 12 overall for Myles Garrett? That's all you're getting. Okay, that's all you're getting. And I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather but I would rather give up a number 2 or a 2 and a 3, knowing our 2's high, but that probably wouldn't get it done. So, I'm just telling you, I wouldn't do it. I want to keep my draft picks. I do. I want to keep my draft picks. But Dallas didn't create all this room to sit on it. If you re-sign Micah, you're saving more money. You haven't even addressed any team player that you're going to cut. Damone Clark is not coming back to the team, in my opinion. He's a $4.4 million cap savings if you cut him. He did not play last year. He did not. Damone Clark, he's gone. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, there's restructure deals. Terrence Steele. I don't think they would do it now because they don't need to do it now. But Terrence Steele could save buku bucks. Terrence Steele's restructure accounts for signing a Tyler Smith long-term this year. And then some. Again, I just tell you, it's been so long since the Cowboys have acted this way towards the salary cap that people get a little weirded out. Like, oh, no, they don't have any money. No, they got plenty of money. Who knows? If they sign Micah and do any more restructures, they'll be right up near number 1 with free agent cap money. They're gonna get a few bodies. It's just name that one player that you have to have. I told you I want Greenlaw or Bolton. Greenlaw is a higher rated free agent than Bolton. He is. Look it up. Don't believe me, even though he tore his Achilles now a year and a half ago. A little less than a year and a half ago. Greenlaw is a higher. Give me Nick Bolton. He's young. He's not the biggest guy. He's just a tackling machine. Sideline to sideline. That's what you need. You want a Sean Lee? Go get Nick Bolton. He may be a little bit smaller than Sean Lee, but go get him. That's the type of free agent that I want. Somebody who could grow with, everybody else. If, I'm in on Cooper Kupp for a 5th in the draft. I'm fine with that. Unless he gets released, then go get him. There's no rush for Cooper Kupp. None. Again, there's none. Worst case, loyal Cowboy who wants DK Metcalf, you go into the draft and you get a Golden out of Texas, who I think would be awesome. Luther Burden, I think he's going to go too high, and he may drop. I think Golden is a perfect X receiver. Or Emeka Egbuka, loyal. You tell me you're not going to be happy with Egbuka out of Ohio State? You damn right. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't need a DK Metcalf. I'm not trading assets for a receiver. Especially when I know that you got a Stephon Diggs out there who I could get for nothing. Who plays an X receiver coming off an ACL. I could get a Cooper Kupp because he will be released. Nobody's trading for him unless you're going to trade a 6th round compensatory, like a 6th round pick. Why? Because of the contract. Nobody's giving you round 4 or higher for Cooper Kupp. They're not. So, I don't know. And running back, let Rico Dowdle go, right? Just let Rico go. Let my Rico go. Mark Hutchton, put in the comments. I drew your name. You pretty much have most of everything I have, but you don't have the new Tumblr. So Mark Hutchton, I'm talking to you, brother. Email me and let me know. I'll have to give you my phone number, Mark. And in your next email, give me your cell number, and then I'll text you. I could send you. You know what? I might just send you. I think I'm gonna just send it to you. The liquid gold tumbler. All right, buddy. I will talk to everybody later on my lunchtime chat at 3:45. Yeah, we were all over the place, but it is. it's exciting, but I think people want too much. I think let's focus on our own. Let's go get a Nick Bolton, and let's go get a veteran corner. I don't even have to be Zaire Alexander. Okay, and maybe we get a defensive lineman in the rotation. Remember, I think we're going to get 2 guys before the draft, and then we'll get maybe a couple more after the draft, like we did last year, and we got big-time production. But I think the most important thing right now for the Cowboys is to sign Micah, bring J. Lou back, decide whether Demarcus Lawrence is the guy that we're bringing back. If he's not, we need to bring back Carl Lawson and Golston, because they'll make about the same money as what D-Law is going to make. Golston might get more than I think, but around the same. 2 for 1. And I'd rather have that 2 for 1 and happy players than a tired D-Law if he doesn't want to be here. Come on now. You're 32 years old, bro. Your wife and your kids are here. Do you want to be a Cowboy or do you not want to be a Cowboy? That's it. You want to end your career with Dallas? Then sign a decent deal. Nobody's saying you play for free. But, all right, man. Especially with how many games you've missed, D-Law. Come on now. Where were you last year? You missed multiple. You missed 34 games in your career? Come on, man. Come on now. All right, everybody. I'll see everybody at 3:45 Eastern Time, live from the mail truck. Late.
This is no fucking joke here. I could lose a foot.
It's numb, huh?
The fuck you think? How can we be lost like this? We're in fucking New Jersey.
South Jersey. Hi. Maybe we should eat some of these berries.
Are you nuts? Shit like that could be poisonous. You don't know. Come on. What the fuck is that?
Looks like a truck.
There's fucking gravel under this snow.